And also in the Carolinas, Charlotte metro area, we are staying weather impact alert. And for that, our Bekah Birdsall joining us this morning. And so it is relentless out there, Bekah. We're just sort of over this hot, humid weather.
Yeah, it's been so toasty. In the past 3 days, we've hit 96 3 days in a row. We're expected to do 98 today, which, by the way, we should be at 89 for this time of year. So that's pretty brutal to hear, but well above average temperatures continue. Not only that, with that sky-high humidity, it's going to be feeling above 105 at times, which is why for the 5th day in a row, we've got heat advisories out there.
Too much.
Make sure just to take those necessary precautions. Anything that you can do to beat the heat, whether that's staying indoors or just drinking lots and lots of water, that is going to be the name of the game. And we're already starting to heat up out there, preparing for major heat to develop with mostly clear skies at the moment. We are also going to be challenging a record high temperature as well. Now, with that heat and humidity, of course, we're also going to be tracking some showers and some thunderstorms today as well, some of which could be strong and severe. We are cooling down by the time we get to next week, more towards where we should be for this time of year, which, like I mentioned, is more towards the upper 80s, close to 90 degrees. That is coming. We just have to get through this hot week. And of course, today is peaking. It actually could be one of the hottest days of summer so far, especially with that combo of heat and humidity. Going to be feeling up to 105 to even 107, especially in some of our sandhill counties. That is why another heat advisory has been issued, runs from noon through about 8 o'clock, and it's from noon through about 8 where we have those feel-like temperatures above 100 degrees. That standing record is 97. Back in 2016, forecast to do 98. Again, we've been gridlocked at 96 3 days in a row and expected to rise above that mark by a couple of degrees today. Now, not only are we challenging a record high, but we're also challenging a record for the warmest low temperature, which, by the way, that record is 75 back in 2017, and our current low has only been 76, so a little bit of a double whammy with a double record for today. Satellite radar dry in the Carolinas, but off towards the north and west. Got a couple of showers and thunderstorms. It's expected to ramp up in coverage as the frontal system moves in. This is going to throw in some rain chances our way, especially by the time we get towards the afternoon and evening. But behind that cold front will dry us off. Not much rain chances to look forward to throughout much of the work week. Here's our futurecast at 3 o'clock. Still not much going on. It's going to be, I think, after 5 that we start to see more of this activity pick up. Maybe the highest coverage up towards the mountains will carry a storm risk all the way through about Monday night. Heavy downpours, some damaging winds certainly will be possible with any strong storm. Storm Prediction Center put pretty much the entire area under a medium threat for severe storms. This is absolutely not going to be a widespread event, but a couple of these that could be strong could contain, again, some strong winds. Rainfall this month at the Charlotte Douglas Airport, 2 inches and a third. We're a surplus about 1/10 of an inch, which is good. But as we go towards this work week, not much rain chances outside of today. It's actually when our next frontal system starts to move in next weekend that is going to knock our temperatures back to more seasonable conditions. But it's also, again, going to bring us some wet weather, especially between Friday and Saturday. So today, it's going to be the hottest day out of the week, potentially one of the hottest days out of the year. And going into the rest of the work week, it's mostly dry, but it's also mostly hot. Well above average temperatures persist. We're talking middle 90s for much of next week. And then here comes the 80s. So by the time we get to Saturday, 89, where we should be for this time of year. And then the next week looks like we'll stay more in that seasonable range, upper 80s to lower 90s, which is going to be a really nice change, especially compared to the toasty temperatures that we've been dealing with. Now today, some storms, but most locations I do think will stay dry. Behind that cold front that's going to be pushing in, certainly not a cooler air, I would say, but temperatures will knock back down a few degrees, middle 90s. I don't think the entire viewing area will be under a heat advisory, just a couple locations as we go into midweek. And then looking forward again to this temperature drop going into next week, and it's not much, but we do like normal. And normal is a little bit of 80s, especially as we get closer to the end of August.
End of August already.
Well, I'm, for next weekend.
Okay, all right. Special shout out. Look at who's making a cameo appearance.
Wow.
Remember this guy? Jeb Goldman.
It's good to be here, everybody.
Back
Happy
into
to
the
be here. Good to be
producer
back with the
seat,
team. It's been a
yeah.
while.
And Jeb, what are your hot takes for this weather?
I am miserable.
Are you?
Too.
When Bekah said that end of August, I really manifested that. I'm like, I am ready for August to be
That's
done.
what I'm thinking of, yes.
Right. No, my
Right.
social media feed is all this fall stuff. We're talking about football,
What?
pumpkin,
Oh,
all this
right.
other stuff.
Halloween.
Right, exactly. Like
Yes.
getting
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I saw Harris Teeter had their like fall section set
Sure.
up this past week. I'm like, yes, I am
It's like a
ready.
tease.
Christmas is
exactly.
out.
It's a tease.
Like I am good. I got all my recipes, so just ready, like Bekah said, to get to the end of August, get into fall,
Over it.
Yeah.
and then get to the next thing.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, Bekah, so today is the not worst day, but kind of.
It is.
It is the worst
It
day.
is going to be the worst.
Oh,
So we
good.
just-
So
yeah.
Monday's already Monday.
Mon-
So we just get
yes.
to get it all in one
Tomorrow
fell
Just
swoop.
get it
still
all
might be
done.
95, but
Get it all
today is going to be the worst.
Look, all right, yeah, there's one last look at your 7-day nasty 7 day.
Yes, and this is the last full week of summer for Charlotte Mecklenburg
Oh,
students.
is it?
It's certainly
Okay.
going to be feeling like it.
All right. Well, all right. There's that too.
Yeah.
So, kids, enjoy your last week of
Yes, at the
summer
pool.
break, and
Yes.
hang out at the pool. Those pool hours are going to be changing soon.
For sure.
All right.